F10. I was a little slow there on the click. Hides your entire UI. You need a keyboard, naturally, even on your console. So I'm currently on PS5, and it works. But there is no way that I have found in order to rebind that key to something on your controller. So now let's quickly take a look at the settings, so I can even show you how I came across this. If you go there, you go here, then you move over to keyboard and mouse. It lays everything out for you nice and neat. Right underneath the heading of camera, you could see hide UI and how you can unbind it if you have a mouse in which you can right click on. Whereas for me, I can select it all I want. There is no way for me to change this. So there seems to be a lot of nice ways that you can customize your mouse and keyboard. And there is a way that you can technically customize your controller. By default, it's on default. You can set it here. Then you can start going to edit, play around with different things and modifiers. But when I look at everything, including the camera, you can see here that there's only zoom in and out. There isn't all these other things. Like, who gives a monkey's ass about all the music performance? A few people. I'm just trying to be funny. So I just thought that that was interesting. To me, that's kind of an oversight, to be perfectly honest with you, that you can't have that level of customization. It should be your prerogative if perhaps you want to hide the UI in your game on console without the use of a frickin' keyboard. Thankfully for me, I had an old piece of crap laying around, so I was just able to plug it in and then just use it. It also baffles me that you cannot, as far as I know, select certain parts of the HUD to hide. Let's say you want to hide the radar map thing at the top, or you just want to hide the stuff at the bottom. You can't do that, as far as I know. I even did some research on PC where people were complaining that there isn't even an add-on that allows you to do that. And to me, that's just very strange. Even when it comes to the missions there. Now, that might be different because I know that you can unpin stuff from your journal and then they probably won't show up there. Whether or not you can, again, make it smaller or have some kind of UI scaling slider. Again, to me, it just completely baffles me that I have not found a way to do that. World of Warcraft, 20-year-old game, you've been able to do that since day one. A lot of other games you're able to do that, like Guild Wars and whatnot. Not the end of the world, but I do like to keep my character about where he is there, so I could just see the bottom of his feet when I'm running around, and having the UI overlay clip on top of my character bugs me a little bit. Like, there's all that wasted space where my bald pumpkin head is. If I go ahead and hide that for a minute, I wouldn't have minded being able to shift some of that stuff down to the right and make it a little bit smaller. Not the end of the world. It's just more, like I said, confused as to why that was never implemented after so many years that this game has been out. So there you have it. I have enough to say before this ends up being a 15-minute video on just how to hide your UI. People are going to see the timer at the bottom right of the video on YouTube. They're going to be like, oh my god, how long is it going to take this guy to just finally tell us how to do it? But I did that without even saying hello and welcome and any of that bullshit. Thumbs up if you did like the video. It does greatly help support that channel with the algorithm. If you didn't like the video, well, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half and twist it. And I'll break this thing off here inside of where the sun don't shine. That's an oversized mallet if I've ever seen one. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be fantastic now, wouldn't it? But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. I just realized I was looking and waving at the camera and I turned off my camera. Take care. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.